Hey Rockheads, it is Tina Smash. We're coming at you live from Carolina Rebellion along with Big Rick for Big Smash Radio, and we've got the guys from Young Guns here. How are you guys?
Hi,
we've missed you here in the States.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
Really glad to be back.
Yeah, because you have, what was it, the second year here? How long has it been? 3 years since you?
2 years, I think.
We played here last 2 years ago. We were here in America last, in like September, October, was on tour with some friends of ours.
You didn't come here.
In Yumi at 6,
So it
but we
doesn't
did
count.
not come out here.
It does not count.
So it doesn't count. Okay.
No.
Well, we're
So
back now.
It's been 3 years, and that was when Bones was #1.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it was crazy.
It was freaking awesome. That was crazy, yeah. I mean, are you guys still kind of riding that high?
It still feels great. I mean, we played that song last in a set, and it seems to not matter if people, I think that song is still resonating with people, which is, obviously you hope in your career to be able to do it more than once, but it's unbelievable. It's such a calling card for us, and it really helps us to connect with people. It's amazing.
The radio speak about that as spins. How many spins? It has 1 million spins. That thing never went. Oh, it was like a year.
Yeah.
You sound annoyed about that. Yeah,
No,
never went away.
Well, they had to listen to it for a year.
Well,
We have to
I'm
play it
still
every day.
spinning it as a recurrent, and I will tell you, we do love the song. I mean, I know that Andy was thrown because I was like, it was like 1,000 spins.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
For us, it was still in power because we jumped on it super early. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But so I do cringe a little bit when I hear it because I've heard it so many times.
Of course, yeah.
Every time it's on, I crank it up
I hear
back
that
in the
word
day,
bones,
and now
yeah.
every time it comes on, it's just a little lower.
Right,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
lower.
It's getting lower
but
and
the
lower.
positive of that is that now we crank up the new stuff.
Lovely.
Congratulations
Thank you very
on
much.
that, by the way.
Thanks.
Love it, and I love. I actually got an opportunity to hear the new single while
Yeah.
I was visiting
A while
in
ago.
Europe, and I was just like, "This is gonna be awesome." So, have you got good reaction?
It's been
with the
great.
new album?
Yeah, it's been really good. Obviously, the album isn't quite out yet. The album itself comes out on June the 9th. But we've put a few songs out now. We have a new song, of course. Yes, 2. And it's so great for us to be able to play new material because obviously when we released Bones over here, we'd actually already released it in the UK like nearly a year before it. So we'd already been touring it for a year. So by the end of our American touring cycle, which was kind of October last year, we'd been playing it for like 3 or 4 years or something like that. So it's great for us to be able to play new music, and it's also great to see the crowd kind of get connecting with it and getting involved like they did today. Today was awesome.
And it was early, and you guys got them connected. I mean, it was early.
Yeah.
It took them a hot minute to get there, but they did.
We had-
Same with us. We had only
just
just woken up and we were
I
like,
know, that's
"Well,
what
we're
I
going on
said.
stage."
You
now.
say that, it felt late to me. I hadn't slept all night, so I was
Yeah,
just
that's true.
wired, but it was great.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like they just kept on coming.
Yeah.
Like, it's, wow.
You're crazy.
It's a good day.
Crazy Carolinians.
Yeah,
Is that
we
what
love
they're
it.
called, Carolinians? I live here. I don't even know what we're called.
Well, it's funny too because a lot of people are here from a lot of other places. It's not
Yeah.
just the Carolinas. You get to affect a lot of people that maybe will go back to their markets that don't play the song. They'll say, "Hey, I saw this kick-ass band at the Rebellion that you're not playing. Get on it." So this is the opportunity for you to get a lot of different exposure.
Absolutely, and you want to be playing to people that don't know your band just as much as you want to be playing to people that do, really, because every show, every stage you kind of set foot on is a chance for you to convert people or bring new people into your audience just as much as it's a chance to play for people that already like your band. So festivals like this for us are really the highlight of our summer.
Yeah, it's the perfect time to show what we've got, and like I said, like having people that might know one song, Bones or whatever, and like just get
Or
a chance
none.
to actually listen to, or none, listen to some
it's
stuff.
great.
I know you guys played the first 2 singles that are already out there. Did you guys play anything else new? We watched the set.
We
but-
did.
Okay.
We played a song called Daylight,
Okay.
which is a song on the
Do
album.
you guys find that a little bit like nerve-wracking to do because people will YouTube it and put it up, and it's live, so it's not going to be the best quality? And do you think about stuff like that, like when people hear your new stuff before it's actually out?
We're aware of it, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but I mean,
But you're just like whatever.
the song's going up online in the UK pretty soon anyway, so we're not really bothered.
And
we kind of want people to hear the album because it's coming out pretty soon anyway. So
And to be honest,
we
we've
want them
been
to get hyped about it.
Yeah, we've been working on this record for so long, and we've been dying to get it out. So any excuse to play some new stuff,
You
we're
guys have been
jumping
working
on
on
it.
this for like 2 or 3 years, right?
Well, it was kind of a strange stop-start process, wasn't it, really? When did we start recording?
Well, it came out in the UK in February 2012.
Right.
So yeah, I mean.
So it's been since then, right?
Yeah,
Because I
pretty much
remember talking to you guys last time you
3.5
were here
years.
and talking about how this is like old stuff, but you're working on. You guys went to New York, correct, to do it?
Yeah, it was nearly it's about just over 2 years ago now. I think we went to New York to start writing. We had a lot of touring, so it was very broken up. But we actually wrote the song "I Want Out" in New York 2 years ago, which is crazy. We wanted to release it then and there,
yeah.
and then we've had to wait this long. But it's quite nice because we had broken up time to write it, and we wrote a song or two in San Francisco, New York, back at home in London, like on the road or whatever. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's been broken up through touring, so it's not like as we've been writing for 2 years. It's like we've been writing for a week here, a week there. We've like we've said, we've had to start again in America, really. So we've had to promote an older record whilst kind of trying to write a new one at the same time, which is kind of weird, but cool.
Does that help the process? When you break it up a little bit, do you get new ideas because you're out on the road?
Well, you definitely get to reflect on the stuff you've written, Like, I went out, obviously, 2 years ago. You get to look back at it and make a couple of changes and make it better and see what you don't like. But it's definitely nice to have some time to write the album, because Bones, we only had, like, what?
A month and a half, something like that.
Solid writing to finish it. And this one we've had like the best part of like
we can pick songs, whereas before it was like, okay, we've got 9 songs and we need 11, whatever. So yeah.
The sound of this album, from what I can hear anyway, is a little bit different than what you guys did before. It's a different sound in general of what we're used to hearing in active rock radio.
Yes.
So, which is so refreshing. Have you heard any negative about that? Because it's a little bit on the softer side, I guess, or more dancier side, which I really like.
Yeah, perhaps in some respects you're right. I think with us, really, the main thing was that we just wanted to make sure that we were still really excited by what we were doing, and if we'd written another Bones Part 2, maybe that would have been the easier choice to make, but I think that we would have struggled to be excited by that, you know what I mean? And we wrote those songs for Bones without any idea or preconception about people, what people wanted to hear. We just wanted to write stuff that we thought was cool, and we've kind of always done that. So this album is just a logical extension of that, and I think it's okay to write an album that maybe is going to challenge a few people, because you want to remain fresh and interesting, and you have to. You simply have to.
Especially if you've been away for a while as well, like it's even more so.
Yeah. But we still love melodies, we love riffs. Those things will never change. Just perhaps the way in which we present it will shift somewhat from album to album. But I think that's we look upon that as a positive.
Absolutely. Now, what date again? June what?
June 9th.
8th, actually.
No, it's June 9th over here.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It's 1 day difference.
Later.
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, we don't do Mondays, we do Tuesdays.
You can legally download it on June 8th.
You can download it on June
Coming to
9th.
BitTorrent June 8th and iTunes or whoever June 9th.
Well, speaking of, doesn't that irk you guys a little bit that people
We've
still
actually been
do-
quite lucky that we, like touch wood, we haven't had too much bad luck with that, but it's
We haven't, well, we'll see
Thrice.
as we get closer to
Yeah.
June, but we have been lucky. I think in terms of people stealing music, it's going to happen whether you like it or not, and so you have to simply kind of
Just accept it.
adapt to
I
it
guess if
and
you
move
want
on.
to take the positive of it, at least they want it.
Precisely.
More people listening to your music,
Yeah,
more
you
chance
come
people
into the
turn up to.
shows,
Yeah,
exactly.
spending the money,
Well,
You
buying
don't really make
merch.
much money with album sales these days anyway, unless you're.
That's not the
Like-
primary source,
Yeah,
is it?
exactly.
So, and Iron Maiden actually did this really cool thing, which I thought was really kind of progressive and smart, especially for kind of an older band, which was that they did a thing a few years ago where they looked at kind of places where a lot of most of the illegal kind of downloading was going on. And it was a lot of places like India and kind of places like that. And instead of kind of serving cease and desist or whatever, what they actually did is they just routed tours through those countries, and they played huge shows to all these people that loved their band but weren't buying CDs because it wasn't really that kind of market there. And so I think in this day and age it's all about adapting and being smart, and you have to be in order to survive now because no one's buying music.
So maybe you should do the smart thing and not charge anything for the downloads. Like, let them have it for free, and then maybe give them a discount on the ticket price that comes.
I
to
mean,
the
we'd be up for
play.
that. I'm not sure how our label would feel,
Yeah.
but
I love buying albums because I like to see the artwork. I love
course.
the smell of it. I love reading the inserts. That's just me because I'm a radio nerd, music nerd. But maybe that's the future of this. You'd give them the downloads, and then they get a promo code to buy a ticket, and then they come and buy your merch.
I think everything's going that
I
way.
a brilliant idea.
You did.
We're going with this.
You want to cut
We're
that
going
and
to
quickly
retire
copyright
now.
it. Yeah.
Where's our manager, Andy?
I just had a great
Giving it away
idea,
for free.
and We'll talk about it in a second. No, but seriously, I mean, they're going to steal it. Why not just give it to them?
Well, I think you're right. You're exactly right. You have to be smart, and you have to adapt, and you have to think of interesting new ways. And I think, at the end of the day, as a band now, you're gonna live or die based on your live show, you know, and how good you are live, and how much people want to see you live.
Sure.
So these days, records are a tool to get people to your show.
And I will tell you, my night girl who saw you for the first time today live, she said to me, best compliment in the world. She said, they sound exactly like they do on the album.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
That's the best compliment.
That's great.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's not a bunch of,
They sound like a really bad version of the album. Yeah.
No, but you know what you did actually get her to do? You were demanding crowd surfers. She took her stuff.
Did it?
She did. I mean, she ran towards it.
Excellent.
So
That's awesome.
if you can keep that
At that time of day as well.
you keep that kind of juice going with the girls, your life is going to be perfect. You're going to sell a lot of records. You're going to have women throwing themselves towards your stage. This is perfect.
Excellent. Thank you very
I
much.
have one more thing that we need to get to because I have it on video, so I have proof that you and I are supposed to get in the cage. And by the way, I won my fight.
You did?
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I will lose if we.
There was a lot of alcohol interchanging when I was visiting.
Yeah.
But you did say on video that you are going to. You said you were scared, but you said you were going to get in the cage with me. So we probably need to.
You agreed to
Okay, yeah.
to have a cage
I'll
fight with
meet
a
you
lady.
at the cage later. At an unspecified point in time.
No, I think we should schedule a match. Like
Just
Young
have a
Guns,
fight now. Let's do it.
Cheetah Smash, and I'll take all your.
You know, in my mind, Matt Heffy's going to run in with a chair from
Yeah.
Trivium. He's just going to run in with a chair.
Actually grapple together once
Nice.
in a while. He's a blue belt, so he's like really
Right,
good
okay.
at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, I'm a no belt. I'm not wearing a belt.
I'm a fist girl, so I'll punch you.
I believe
I'll
that.
punch you
I
in your
believe
jugular
that.
really hard.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Sounds fun. Sounds super fun.
All right, the album goes out in June. Thank you so much, Young Guns. We love you guys. Looking
Our
forward
pleasure.
to the
Thank
new
you very
album.
much.
It is live Carolina Rebellion 2015.